Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. It is Friday, so it's the last day of our week to do schoolwork. All right, let's get started this morning. Good morning. My mom told me that it is going to rain today. My mom told me. Spell the word me. M-E. Good. It's going to rain. Listen, rain. What's the final sound in rain? And that letter is N. Very good. I put on my rain gear. On. Spell the word on. O-N. Excellent. My jacket and boots keep me dry. Spell the word and. A-N-D. Fantastic. Now I am ready for the weather. Am. Spell am. A-M. Great. Let's write some words using our best handwriting. And you know what? Hold on. Sorry. Got another sentence. Remember to start your letters at the top. So we're going to write a few words just like we did yesterday in our best handwriting. But remember, we always start our letters at the top. Great. All right. We were talking about it raining in the story up here in our morning message, but we're going to use some, like the first word is going to be sun. Say that word, sun. Sound it out. Okay, let's spell it as we sound out. Good, let's spell it together. S-U-N. Fantastic. Next one we're going to spell is top. Say it. Top. Sound it out. Top. Good. All right, here we go. Let's sound it as we and write the letters. T. Good. Top. And let's spell that together. T-O-P. Fantastic. Next word we're going to is going to be peg. Say the word peg. Say it, stretch it out. Egg. All right, here we go. Let's say it. Egg. Peg. Okay, let's spell it together. P-E-G. Last one. Here we go. We're going to do the word. Are you ready? Clap. Say it. Clap. Stretch it out. K-O-A-P. Okay, let's write the sounds as we go. K-O-A-P. Okay, great. Let's spell it together. Here we go. C-L-A-P. Very good. Have a fantastic day. All right, let's do a few words up here. Some. Don't really know. We had that word before when we talked about it. Sorry. I and to is me at a. Great. All right, fantastic. I could have done the word my. I didn't see that until I just flipped around. I'm going to get a few of our sight words out, and we're going to do sight words again today. And then we have our sentences. We still have the sentences where I give you the sentence and we add or take away something. So we are going to do those in just a minute. But we're going to do sight words. Here we go. Word. All. Do. In. And. A. 6. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. Little. Down. Are. Up. He. Will. To. Like. On. Gray. Am. Many. 4. Where? Orange. Go. Was. It. Purple. Brown. White. Pink. 2. 3. When. We. Excellent reading. Okay, we're going to do our our sentences. So I'm going to tell you the sentence and then I'll tell you what I want you to do. Ready? Help me. Your turn. Add please after me. Help me, please. Very good. It's very important that you put it in the right place. If you had put the word please before me, it would say help please me. Does that? No, that doesn't. No. Help me, please. Good. My turn. Next one. My dad drives. Your turn. Add fast after drives. My dad drives fast. Good. Next one. My turn. The phone rings. Your turn. Add loudly after rings. The phone rings loudly. Good. Last one. My turn. The cat purrs. Your turn. Add softly after purrs. The cat purrs softly. Very good. You did excellent listening. It's important that we're able to do that skill because it doesn't just go with sentences. Sometimes we do that same thing with doing letters and words, and we add and we take away and we substitute. So good job. I'm so proud of you. Okay, this is another show. So this week my books have, not all of them, but this will make the third one. That is from a TV show. So we had Blue's Clues, and we did Wreck-It Ralph, and now we're going to do Peppa Pig. And this is Peppa Pig, the Tooth Fairy. Okay? How many of you have lost a tooth? I know I've had some kiddos lose a tooth at school this year, and I've had some lose teeth since we've been out, and they've sent me pictures, and I'm so glad to see. I like to see those little snaggle tooths. Okay, so we are going to read this book about, it's called The Tooth Fairy, okay? And so let's see what happens. Now, I will say, I do like to try to do voices and things as I'm reading, but I cannot do the Peppa Pig voice. I will just tell you right now. I love to listen to Peppa Pig, but I cannot do her voice. So, I'm just going to read it in the Miss Ring voice. Okay. Peppa Pig, the Tooth Fairy. This is a scholastic book. Wow. Once upon a time, there was a clever little pig named Peppa. She was very proud of her teeth. Peppa and her brother, George, knew how to take care of their teeth. They brushed them every morning and every evening. Brush, brush. Peppa and George loved playing dentist. Peppa would pretend to be the dentist and George would be her assistant. George's toy dinosaur was the patient. "What lovely clean teeth you have, Mr. Dinosaur," Peppa smiled. "Grrr," said George. One day, after playing their dentist game, Peppa and George were eating their dinner. Suddenly, something fell onto Peppa's plate. Clatter, clatter. It made Peppa jump. "What's that?" she asked. "Oh, it's a tooth," Daddy Pig laughed. "But where is it from?" asked Peppa. Why don't you look it in the mirror? Why don't you go look in the mirror?" said Mummy Pig. Peppa looked. She had a big gap in her teeth. Oh no, Peppa cried. Do we need to go see Dr. Elephant? No, said Mummy Pig. It's just a baby tooth. It's meant to fall out. A baby tooth? What's that? Asked Peppa. A baby tooth is a tooth that falls out when you're young, explained Mummy Pig. A new one will grow in its place. What should I do with my baby tooth? Asked Peppa. If you place it under your pillow, the tooth fairy will come. She will take your tooth and leave you a shiny new coin, said Mummy Pig. That evening, while Peppa watched television with her family, she kept thinking about the tooth fairy. When I grow up, I want to be a tooth fairy, said Peppa. Daddy Pig chuckled. What about you, George? Asked Daddy. George pointed to his dinosaur. Dinosaur, he growled. I like how George says dinosaur. Come on, George, shouted Peppa. We don't want to miss the tooth fairy. They both ran up the stairs to get ready for bed. What are you doing, Peppa? Asked Daddy Pig. Peppa was carefully brushing her baby tooth. I want it to be nice and clean for the tooth fairy, said Peppa. Peppa tucked the tooth under her pillow. Are you sure the tooth fairy will be able to find it? She asked. I promise, said Mummy Pig. Just you wait and see. Good night, Peppa and George. Good night, Mummy. Good night, Daddy. I'm going to wait up all night for the tooth fairy, Peppa said. George, let's not go to sleep. George smiled and nodded. Peppa waited and waited. She could hear something. Is that the tooth fairy? Peppa wondered. George, she whispered, did you hear that? Can you see the tooth fairy? She climbed down to look at George. He was fast asleep. It was him making the noise. It was George snoring, wasn't it? I am much better at staying awake than George, Peppa sighed. She settled back in her bed. After a while, her eyes started to close. She quickly opened them again. I am going to stay awake and see the tooth fairy, Peppa said to herself firmly. But soon she was asleep. Tinkle, tinkle. What was that? It was the tooth fairy. Hello, Peppa, she whispered. Would you like a coin in exchange for your tooth? The tooth fairy gently took Peppa's tooth out from under the pillow and put a shiny coin in its place. What a lovely clean tooth, the fairy said. Thank you very much. She fluttered away. The next morning, Peppa found the shiny coin under her pillow. Mummy, the tooth fairy did come after all, she shouted, jumping up and down. Oh, I wish I had seen the tooth fairy, Peppa sighed. Next time I'm definitely going to stay awake all night. The end. Do you think Peppa will stay up the next time? I don't think so. I don't think she'll make it. All right. That's a fun book. I like to read Peppa Pig. She's a fun character. Okay, so yesterday with our math, we were still doing addition and subtraction, but we divided our paper and put a plus and a minus. So we're going to do the same thing today. So if you have paper, I want you to get it ready. So we're going to divide it about halfway, wherever, close enough. Put a plus and a minus. Okay, so you're going to put a plus on the left side and a minus on the right side. Okay, all right. We're still using the same eggs, the same bucket. I left out the eggs from yesterday. They're over here to the side. So we won't have any of those. You can easily put them back in the bucket and just, shuffle them around. It's fine. All right, so let's start it. We know what to do. Let's read it. 9 minus 6 equals addition or subtraction? It is subtraction. So 9, we're going to write over here, 9 minus 6 equals. What is 9 minus 6? 3. Great job. All right, we're going to do another one. Okay, equation. 3 plus 4, is it addition or subtraction? That is addition, right? So let's write it. 3 plus 4 equals. And what's my answer? 7. Very good. So the sum is 7. Excellent job. All right, next one. Crack it open. 8 plus 1 equals addition or subtraction? It is addition, so let's write it on the add side. 8 plus 1 equals. And the sum? 9. Very good. Remember, the sum is the answer in an addition equation, and the difference is the answer in a subtraction equation. Great job. All right, next one. We have 4 minus 2. Addition or subtraction? Subtraction. Great. So write it. 4 minus 2 equals. What is 4 minus 2? 2. Whoops. Great job. All right, we're going to do just a few more. Just a few. All right. We have 6 plus 2. Addition or subtraction? It is addition, so let's write it on the side. 6 plus 2 equals, and the sum? 8. Great. Remember, if you need a little bit of help, then you can draw a picture, use your fingers, whatever. But we, should be working on being able to do those fluently, so doing them pretty quickly, okay? Knowing them without having to draw a picture. All right, next one. 10 minus 6, addition or subtraction? Subtraction, so we're going to write it over here on this side. 10 minus 6, and that equals what? 4. Very good. The difference is 4. Excellent job on those. Keep working on that. Have somebody write out some. And remember, if you have eggs, you can easily put those in here. You can also use the eggs for sight words. You can hide sight words in the eggs. You can have CVC words, so words that are like cat, dog, sit, that have 3 letters. You can write those and put those in there. So lots of different things that you can do with the Easter eggs and then hide them. You can even put like maybe an item in there, like something in there that was a shape, and go find it and name the shape that it is. So lots of ideas for using the Easter eggs if you have some at home. Lots of fun things that you can do, okay? All right, let's count today by a nickel. Nickels are worth 5 cents. Very good. All right, so we're going to clap it out. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Very good. All right. It is the weekend. Keep practicing your counting. Practice your addition and subtraction facts. Remember, try to get fast on those. Read a book, okay? Practice that reading because you need to be an excellent reader. And the only way to do that is by practicing and reading every single day, okay? Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.